That being said, what happened on our last little adventure of Stray Embers from forever ago?
Uh, when we last left off,
I was drunk and mad.
Bryden was super drunk. The group had just gotten done fighting a strange being of long forgotten times. Stuff. They took a rest and then decided to leave, paying really just no mind to the place itself. Dakuti did some scavenging of some of the skeletons they had fought previously and found these weird crystals, which were identified as small, incomplete phylacteries. Going back up to the top of the elevator, they were able to cure Bryden of his madness and took a nice rest before going back to meet with the Emperor of the Dwarves, who was like, yo, this crystal though, I need it. Go get it. And some people didn't want to go get it, but because some of the other people wanted to go and get the crystal, everybody went to go get the crystal. And then it was like, oh, there's a gloom here. Surprise! So we fought the gloom and Bryden almost died because it kept critting him. And then we plane shifted it away and won. And then we were sitting there really tired. And Gareth was like, I'm going to go up to investigate this crystal, see what it does. And then he had a conversation with this really strange being in the crystal. And he got to ask it some questions and didn't get a lot of really good answers or really answers at all. And then the thing gave him a choice and he was like, no, I don't want to do this. And he's like, well, fuck you. And then a giant explosion happened. And now Gareth has another voice in his head of something that is unknown. The crystal lost all of its magic power. And then people were trying to figure out what to do, and Corbin was like, I'm gonna pray to the Vagrant, see if he knows anything. And the Vagrant was like,
long explanation.
And the Vagrant was like, oh. And then the Raven Queen showed up for some fuck reason. It was like, yo, this crystal, I want it. I can have this, right? And then she put Gareth into a stasis and started talking with the rest of the group, and that's where we're at now.
For the sake of the narrative, Bryden, who said he was leaving, did not leave. He has seen what has transpired. If you have questions about it, just ask. Otherwise, that is where we have indeed left off. So, what do you do?
Punch the Raven Queen in the throat, run away, and I start a casino.
It's just that girl with like the fruit roll up in her hand running away meme.
Yep, exactly.
It depends on where we're at with her in I don't know where we're at.
Yeah, right now the Raven Queen is implying that she would like to take the crystal because she has use for it. Corva has stated that he isn't against that idea because that would be because Corva does not trust the dwarves super well with this crystal. Gareth is in a trance state and Dakuti is vibing, deciding what might be the best cause along with Corva. I believe that the last thing that was discussed was generally Corva. Dakuti is generally aligned with Bryden and his objectives. But that is generally what you've heard. If you have more questions, just ask, because it has been a minute.
Man. Where to start? Raven Queen. I actually do have a bit of a use for this crystal myself, and I'd say we do have a bit of a contract for it, so we we'll be taking this with us. I'm sorry to disappoint you if you thought of that, or in some sense, but yeah, this is kind of what we're here for.
Feeble mortal concerns. What does money have beyond power?
I don't think you can really like sustain other beings on power. It's more like, how do you nurture someone on power? It's kind of not really a great way of going about it. Just like off the top of my head, I'd say that's a pretty obvious one.
I suppose that it is the veil that is before you that hides what you cannot see. I cannot interact with this. That is a decision for my warlock here.
And
Basically-
now we wait 30 minutes.
Basically saying, she can't do anything. She's basically powerless. If you have a better idea than her, you can override her because she cannot interact.
What can she not interact with?
The crystal. She
How
wants
does she
it, but
want
she
to
can't
take
take it.
it then?
She wants it,
Wow.
but she can't take it. She's not explaining how, but
Why would she go get it out of here then? Because I'm not getting it out of here.
that's who she's asking.
Corvus like, I don't want to touch the little ones. Time to touch the big one.
I don't want to, like, touch that. You know, Your Highness, I don't really want to, like, touch that.
Then it seems new plans shall be made.
It's like, you put something in his brain. I don't want it to put something in my brain. I already have 4 of you in my brain. You know, it's like one of those things. More competition if it's in there. I'm just not generally about that.
And didn't you ask for all 4 of those?
Yeah,
you
those were
worship
all
those?
voluntarily. Yeah, those were. That one wouldn't be. Points of Gareth.
She kind of like looks down to you, Corva, and gives a single blink before raising her hand. Gareth, you are returned to normal.
What is normal?
Like a normal.
His normal. His normal.
Is there still a voice in his head?
I don't know. He'll have to check, but he comes from his stupor. It's kind of like a jolt. It's like that feeling of like falling in a dream and then you wake up suddenly. And you remember everything up until that like last second before you were put into that state.
What's going on? Oh. Hello.
Yeah.
Her hand is still like waved as she did whatever she did to interact with you, and she just kind of like gives a glare and then like a wiggle of all her fingers in like a strange wave.
This is Zarius, right?
No, this is Gareth.
Oh, okay.
How long has it been?
That is a good question. I think it was like generally like a 5 to 10 minute conversation. I think. I don't remember.
I don't know. I was in the same stupor you
Like
were.
5 minutes.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh.
But yes, do you do anything, Gareth, now that you are back?
So what's going on right now?
Oh, we're just chatting with the Raven Queen.
Seems like she wants the crystal, but we, 1, really have no ways or means of transporting it. 2, she can't transport it. 3, I kind of want it for the reason we came down here for.
I mean, the only way I think I'd be able to transport it is maybe plane shift? I don't know if do I have to touch it to plane shift it?
Don't think so, maybe, but
Wouldn't it have to be like free of the ground as well?
It is free of the ground.
Yeah, it's kind
It
of like
is.
hovering.
It's
It was.
fucking-
It
it's
was
not magical
hovering.
anymore.
It
Yeah,
was.
it's
not-
lying
it-
on the ground.
It's
Range
just
is touch, by the way.
It's inert, laying on the ground.
Yeah,
Do we even know if the Dwarven Emperor is gonna want it now that it's like that?
I have no idea, but I damn sure know he'll.
Do you want
He'll-
us sending him?
I don't fucking know at this point. Like
I mean,
how
you can fix all,
how
but you
the
can
fuck
fix that
did
question
this even
with
fucking
sending.
happen? Like the fucking whole point of this was to come
Point.
down here and not touch it. Like
Yeah.
what the fuck
That
even happened?
That happened.
The Raven Queen interjects and says, "You think something so powerful could be removed so easily? I see you do not truly understand the gravity of the situation."
Would you prefer me to gate it? I don't think I can gate a crystal.
That's not what she's asking. She's saying that you don't quite understand what the crystal is, and that it may not be lost of its power.
Oh, I mean, she's still not saying any of that plain, so I don't know. I don't even know how she wants me to move it.
It seems, however, that the decision has been made not to give it to the Raven Queen, for the record.
I mean, are we still talking about it?
That's where Brighton's at.
Yes.
Would you like to sending up there and see if they still want the crystal when it's not magical anymore, so we don't get up there and get fucked out of a
You
deal?
got the god right here saying it's definitely still magical.
I mean, but it's also not as glowy and floaty as it was before. Maybe
Aye,
their whole.
but you've got the god right
I'm-
here.
I'm
That's very interested in it. That says it's magical.
Okay, yes, it is magical, but it is not glowing and neither floating anymore. That's what I'm saying. It clearly looks different than before.
Aye. Probably shouldn't have touched it in hindsight, huh?
Well, I didn't touch it. Technically speaking, I didn't touch it.
Aye, it touched you, laddie. Show me on the doll where it touched you.
Show me on Rocky where it touched you.
Aye, weren't you, I just hate to be the guy, but weren't you one of the two that said that you want nothing to do with this crystal? And I'm just really confused in this moment. How this even transpired into being like this. It's really crazy from my point of view, you know. That's I mean, I guess what's happened, but
The temptation looms large for all of us.
I got that from the book. And now again seems to be a reoccurring theme.
I get curious, I'm sorry.
New recruit reporting in.
I shall say this, although I have business to attend. Mind yourselves, adventurer. You are creating a name, a stir, one that has reverberations beyond your control. Mind where
Oh.
you step.
Oh. We lost the Quai.
Oh no.
It was so powerful you killed Cry.
He's
Oh yeah,
dead.
he's super dead. He's ultra
Yeah,
dead.
yeah, like just gone.
He's super gone.
He will
Well,
probably
no.
be back.
Now we wait.
Definitely, maybe, probably.
But we can finish this conversation. That is fine. We already know his position. He is aligned with Bryden's position on whatever's happening. But this is what the Raven Queen has said to you.
I don't know about the sending either. It's like, you know, the old adage that it's better to ask for forgiveness.
I mean,
I kind of feel like that might be a good idea.
I'm pretty good at lying. So
and you know, like the whole bits about these aren't the greatest people anyway.
yeah, that's why I'm saying we sending them. We see if they're still even willing to have it. We say that it's the cause, like the gloom made it like this. If they still want it, then we bring it back up. If they don't
Oh,
still want it, then we give
I
it
was
to the
talking about
Raven Queen.
lying altogether and say that it's still good to go as we found this kind of thing.
But I'm not sure about that because I think people saw it already and they probably described it as glowing and
we
floaty.
found it.
No, I think other. Well,
As
it'll clearly be different, is what I'm saying.
As we found it.
In your respects, good luck, and do not interact. Whoever this crystal belongs to, it should not be you. She gives a slight bow of her head and vanishes into a puff of smoke.
As she's vanishing. What the fuck does that mean? What the?
I
You
think
said
it
don't
means
interact
that
with
no
it.
matter. I think it means that no matter who touches it, it's probably gonna get fucked up. So there go the dwarves.
And
I'm sorry,
she
buddy.
fucking wanted you to touch it. She wanted you to transport it. For her. What the fuck is that?
But at least I can use magic. Your people, to be fair, don't use magic.
But you know what they do use?
Metal?
And you know what metal doesn't have? A fucking brain for things to invade their mind.
I don't have anything in my brain. I'm perfectly good.
I just fucking complained about having four different
Yeah,
fucks
those
in your
are
head.
willing. Those are willingly there.
And you're sitting there complaining about your fucking space that you're renting out. You're like, hey, I ain't got no more
It's
space
more
for this one.
so I don't have enough space for one that I'm not willing to have there.
So it's not that you don't have space, it's that
I'm not fighting
you don't have
with you. Why are
any
you being so
availability.
hostile towards me? I'm just trying to leave.
I'm just pissed at this whole fucking situation.
I'm not the one who touched it. Don't be mad at me.
What is Gareth doing?
Oh god, I drew on.
Just staying silent.
Let's fucking go, Rocky. I'll buy you a fucking pint when we get back.
I don't think he drinks.
Corvus
it's
going mutter
okay.
under his breath. There go my fucking wings.
I'll drink
Gareth.
it for him.
As you step away, you hear a grinding from behind you.
Oh god, it fucking follows him.
Bryden also hears this. Dakudi also hears this, but cries dead.
Maybe we should stop
I
before we do
turn-
anything else.
I turn
Oh, yeah, you're
around.
You turn around. As you do so, you see that the crystal has begun to pick itself off the ground and return to its position, floating gently where it was.
Oh. Neat.
Hey, Corva!
It also begins to resume its previous glow.
I don't care. I'm already on my way out.
The fucking crystal's back. It's fucking fine.
Oh, good for
We're
you.
fucking gravy.
Good for you. I have gravy. Do you want some?
I also I have gravy as well.
Good to know. Yeah, I still have a lot of spell scrolls that I forget that I have, you know?
Are you still in my head?
There is no response.
Do I feel like there's somebody else in my head?
We get one of those visions of like, you know, someone's mental mind prison thing where they're just like moving around in their mind and Gareth is like looking around like, hello, anyone there? He trips over a box and Zarius is there like, and then just leaves. You feel like something is there, is the joke that I was trying to get across.
But nothing that...
Nothing untoward, nothing unsurprising.
Okay.
There are storms, by the way, where he's at.
Oh.
Well, I don't know exactly where he's at, but, you know, in the general vicinity, called Florida.
Listen, I will do something that will get a hold of him, pardon me.
Huh. Yes,
Is it
this
called
is
calling?
this is the time where we begin to stall. Because I wanted to end the scene.
This is such funny timing. We finally have a session and then we had technical difficulties.
No, it was
difficulties.
it was
I
like
saw it coming.
yeah, it was like Zelf was saying. It's like, can we go for 3 for 3?
No, that was that was trouble.
Ah, shit! I thought that was Zelf.
That was trouble.
Fair enough. Credit where credit's due.
I saw this coming.
But for those of that are remaining in the space with the crystal, do you guys just leave? Is that the plan?
Yeah, fuck that shit.
That's Corva's opinion, but you are not in the room.
I'm also.
Well,
I mean, the
being as
Raven
I
Queen
already
ain't
left.
here. I mean, yeah, the Raven Queen ain't here. So,
Raven Queen is left.
I mean, I'm assuming we're all under the same.
Yep. I was just
Goodbye,
making sure you
wings.
guys weren't going to do anything else.
Nah. I
Alrighty.
think we Gucci.
You guys do indeed leave. So we are in a holding pattern to see what happened to Cry, because he's dead. He's gone. He's dead.
Dave.
Dude.
Find him, mini manager.
I'm working on it.
Oh, I wonder if his power went out. That would make
he's
more
got a-
sense.
He's got a phone though, so that's what.
Yeah,
That's true.
you'd still be able to.
Tis true. Tis true. I'm trying to find stalling music.
Oh, fuck. Chris, can I send you a screenshot of something?
Sure.
Oh, bro, look at this. They're so fucked.
So, Chris,
hmm
if I were looking for like, I don't know, maybe like a dwarven thrower and like a belt of dwarven kind, where would I find those in this world?
Dwarves.
A dwarven thrower. What was that one? I don't remember.
That's the hammer
The
that you
hammer
can,
that comes back.
that's the Mjolnir hammer,
Mhm.
but minus the lightning power.
Weren't you also looking forward to that other item? It's in our DM.
Yes,
Yeah.
I need that for the other item.
Mm,
Yeah, he needs a conglomeration of other magic items to make
Ah.
that item
I see. Do.
because it functions as all of those items.
Yes, that was the bit. I was looking to forge that if if it was gonna be able to be made, if I could find those 3 pieces that it all acts as, and smash them all together.
Generally what I would say is because of like the state of the campaign, given that it is quite late and normally it would probably be more difficult to find such items on your own, you can either one, hold out to see if you can find some pieces of it, excuse me, and then try to forge it, or you could have it forged at the forge by the dwarves who have the expertise and the ability to do so. And I can make it work. Because, again, we are getting to that stage of the campaign. And you're also coming up to a 3-week gap. I will have to work with you, though, to make sure that you get the parts that I think you can get for the next little bit of the campaign that we're going to go through. But that's an option that I am presenting to you.
I mean, yeah, it's.
I think it
That
would
was
be,
just-
yeah, I think it'd just be more efficient that way than like going
Yeah,
on
yeah,
a
yeah.
whirlwind tour.
Yeah. I don't know exactly how far. Yeah, you were planning on doing, like how much free time in the future. I don't know all that.
Mhm.
So
You
that's what
will
I'm saying.
have
It'd be.
quite a bit in the next game time few weeks.
Yeah, but I was just
Yeah.
I was just saying after, like, if it was gonna be a while, then we would have chances in between places to then do things. Like if just as the journey was going, find these little bits and pieces and then get it forged. That'd be a little bit.
Yeah.
But yes,
I have a few ideas, but just need to read over it.
Do we level up, by the way?
Uh,
I don't think we did, but
you did not last session, I don't believe.
Not last session. No, we did not level up last session.
What level are you?
Okay.
You're 14?
We're 14, and for your perspective, we last leveled up after we saved the king.
yeah.
What I thought.
Yeah.
That is what I thought. Can you touch the crystal, Marv? I don't know. Maybe.
You gotta insert yourself as an NPC first. Because you're not in this world.
I think he might not be able to do that because he did spend a lot of points.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm saying that.
Yeah.
So basically, no. What's the word?
Welcome to Anime News Network. I have no word yet still.
Rippy. We shall give time. We shall be patient.
Oh yeah, you just undeafened, so I didn't know if she had a word or not.
Oh, yeah,
No,
yeah.
I'm trying to drown out the music that is irritating me mildly.
God damn it. Damn it. How's this?
I can't hear it, so it's great.
God damn it.
Yeah, it's much more manageable. I'm also listening to something in another tab.
How dare.
What the fuck? We're in break anyways.
How dare you?
So how about that Valorant?
I don't know. I haven't played it. Is it free? I assume it's free.
It is free. It's
Yeah.
a Rito game.
Yeah.
Look at these sick emotes. Wow.
Yeah. I also apologize
It's
for
pretty
those
fun,
that
though,
are
if you're looking
watching.
to pick it up, Chris. I have fun with it.
Yeah. I was thinking about it. I just don't know. I haven't committed.
Yeah. It's definitely a non
An
It's
uninviting game.
in a sense, yeah. It is not beginner friendly.
Yeah. I had a hunch. Because
That's mainly the community though. Like the game's beginner friendly.
Hmm.
The community is absolutely not.
it is a Rito game.
Yeah, that's true.
But yes, I apologize for the delay. Cry has died.
Well,
We do
everyone
not
has
know where
access
he
now,
is.
Volo, so.
We are trying to figure out, but we are just vibing now. We are just chilling. So I hope you guys are having a nice evening. I hope you're having a good time. Doing whatever you're doing, chilling here. I appreciate you. Also, thank
It'd be
you.
cool if we were sponsored though. That'd be like the perfect segue.
Thank you for the follows. Ruin?
We talked about
Runin?
our sponsorship with the Dice Dice Company sponsor. Whoa.
And thank you for the follow, Zalesis? I don't know how you like it, but hi. Thank you for the follow. We're just waiting on Cry to see if he comes back. We'll probably continue if he doesn't. Just because we don't want to, like, hold up everything too much. He'll just be vibing out in the background. Also, thank you for the follow, Trauma Dog. I appreciate you. Despite us doing literally nothing and just standing here, I understand the frustration. I just won't play D&D, man. I don't know.
Kids or
Yes.
non-existent.
What about Gareth's wife and kids?
Talked to him maybe like 30 years.
We got the wife part down.
Wait, 30
Nah,
years?
wait.
Got a reply. Internet outage. Just got off the phone with ISP.
Repeat.
And of course, they have no idea when they're gonna get fixed. So
I just said, hey, we can delay again. Like, are we all good for tomorrow night?
Sure.
Mostly for
sure.
treble? Alright.
Yeah.
We could just do tomorrow night. I'm good then.
If we wanna. I say we give it just a teeny bit longer and see what happens.
Can you not do mobile hotspot?
Probably not.
Not his computer, no.
Yeah, because like he works off of Ethernet, I'm pretty sure. It's his fancy setup.
Tend to ask.
He says, you guys can go on if you'd like. I know I'll just be here waiting for this damn thing. I'd feel bad going on, though.
We can go on a little bit. if we want to.
Bad.
But
Because we already went on a lot without Bryden last session, I just feel bad.
it's just the way of it sometimes. I say we wait a little bit, see what happens. If he comes back, sweet. If not, we can go on a little bit. And
Wait till midnight. That's like 15 more minutes.
yeah. I have
Okay.
no mind. I don't mind waiting if someone cannot be here. All I know is I wanted to go to the store earlier, and we're still on curfew, so I can't.
Haha. Imagine being on curfew.
I want to get groceries, but I don't want to spend $500 on top of the price of groceries. I don't understand why they locked down like our entire city, because the protests are mostly happening downtown, and it's like, why the whole city? Why can't I do my
I
stuff?
mean, it's just like all of our protests happen downtown. I'm still hearing gunshots at night.
Oh well, I hear gunshots anyway.
Well, in
normal.
Texas.
Yeah. And fireworks all the time.
Like, I live in a good neighborhood though. Like, it's really abnormal to hear things like gunshots around here.
Are you saying good neighbors can't have gunshots?
I mean, like, I have a
Wow.
BB gun. I don't have an actual gun. I did at one point, but then I got rid of it.
You'll shoot your eye out, kid.
Chris, where's my baby girl?
Zia? I don't know. She's somewhere. Might be under the bed. Tis very possible.
Kitty.
Well, in other news, they put creature scaling in Tailspire, so that's pretty pog.
Nice. Wait, define creature scaling, like the size
So
of
you
the creature?
Yeah.
Have
You can
you
make them real tiny. or
have
real
you
big.
ran a session in Tailspire?
Technically, yes.
Yeah, technically yes. It's an ongoing one shot, but we've just been having a lot of issues in scheduling the second part.
Rippy.
So-
Abby is a very busy woman.
Is
And by
very
busy,
true.
I mean, she's not busy, but her schedule's absolute dog crap.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like what I said about my mom. They're the busiest not busy person I've ever seen.
Yeah,
Like-
so
My mother is consecutively doing something every day. She's out all the time, but she isn't working right now. So I'm just like, what are you doing all day? And she's like, I'm going to doctor's appointments. I'm going out to the store all the time. I'm bringing your grandma places to go shopping. I'm picking up food and stuff for us. And I'm like, you're so fucking busy. God damn.
I'm really looking forward to it though, because Trouble let me play a lore wizard,
Yeah.
Ooh, fun.
but I haven't been able to use any of my lore wizard abilities yet.
Oh no.
I can relate to your mom though, because like I feel super busy even though I don't really do anything. But like from the moment I wake to the moment I sleep, I feel like I'm constantly busy and doing something.
Okay, I feel that now that I am like doing more job stuff and class is getting more intense, but like my mom is like you might feel busy, but she's like constantly out of the house. Not right now, of course, because she got surgery yesterday, but
I'm also constantly out of the house.
but you have a job.
I'm essential.
Essential, by the way.
I was essential.
I don't know how that works, by the way, with this heroes thing. The
Yeah?
hero fund or whatever the fuck it's called.
Oh, the new thing that's
Essential
gonna
workers.
happen.
I don't know if we technically. I don't know how you qualify for that. Like,
I
if
don't think it's law yet, so I don't think it.
Yeah, it's definitely not. But they haven't said anything about how it even works. Really.
Yeah, I mean that's just how it is. It gets like hammered out in the last second. They're like, now we know. It's like, all right.
Yeah. So it'd be interesting if I actually get something out of that.
Because
Weekly
like
hog.
some people in government are wanting to give another stimulus check, which would probably be pretty good. But others are like, no, only give it to some people. And everyone's like, okay, well, who? No one. Well, that's not some people.
Yeah.
No give, only give.
No give, only thanks.
New recruit reporting in.
Thank you for the follow, Zahudi. Almost a cootie, Zahudi.
Oh, Zahudi, my boy.
That is him. He just
You
followed.
Bitch.
Hello.
You bitch.
It's amazing how many people follow when I literally, like, we're not doing anything. But all these nice people have followed.
Yeah, you'd be like that.
It happens on so many streams. It's happening again. Thank you, Skyzalia. But why? Why when we're not doing anything? It just doesn't make sense. It happens on Cry stream all the time. Like, you just sit there and you do nothing, and somehow people are like, wait, I should follow. This is so engaging.
I don't know what it is about that. Oh, but yeah, the Tailspire thing, it works and it doesn't work.
Uh-huh.
It works right now because of Parsec, but it also doesn't work because of Parsec.
Oh.
Because it's an absolute shit show. Because my computer can't handle it
Yeah, because, so, hypothetically...
with 5 different people.
Yeah, they need their... Well, in the perfect
In a
world...
perfect world, yes, they'd each have their own copy of it.
Yeah.
Running on their own computer. But since you can't buy it yet, it doesn't really work like that.
Yeah. Can you not put into, like, the fund and then get your own copy?
No,
or is it, like,
it's-
fully closed?
Yeah, it's closed. They're gonna go into early access this year, so it'll be out and available this year sometime. Before they go into early access, they want all the Kickstarter stuff to be fully operational, though. So that's basically what they're hammering out right now.
Yeah. I know some of those Kickstarters are like, hey, just go to our website. You can buy it from there. I appreciate those, but it's not every single one.
Ooh. Oh, I'm ready for this party. Wait.
So wait, what was your program again called, Trouble?
You talk about Tailspire?
Yeah. I was just making sure
Yeah.
it was the same thing. I get Tailspire mixed up with that other thing. Oh, what is it? It's like the D&D for, like, little animals and stuff. I think it already came out.
D&D for little animals.
Kickstarter.
I've
animal.
got no idea.
Mouse guard?
No, not Mouse Guard. Humblewood. That I get for some reason. Tailspire and
Oh.
Humblewood. I get them mixed up for some reason. Because they can't. I think they had the start of their Kickstarters at the same time.
The
So it just
Humble
got-
Bumble?
The Humble Bumble. That's the one. God, I want to play Mouse Guard. It just looks so neat. I don't know what kind of story I'd tell in Mouse Guard though, because like the stories in the graphic novels are really good,
Just make it a Tom and Jerry story
oh god,
where there's a giant cat that's causing problems and we need to defeat it.
so in the world of Mouse Guard, the big bad are the badgers. They had a big war between the mice and the badgers, and it like kind of ended in a stalemate. So now the mice have a country which they reinforce through like a border territory, and all kinds of evil monsters, especially the badgers, exist outside of the border.
Yeah, like just make it so that like there's some like ancient lore of long ago there was this cat that was tormenting all of the mice until, you know, the lone mouse warrior arose and defeated him, but now the cat has been reanimated and is wreaking havoc, and new mouse warriors must come forth and defeat the nefarious Tom.
If I'm not mistaken, one of the like potential adventures that they suggest in the book, it's been forever since I read the book. It might have been the book or some like other extra material. One of the big bads was a fucking bear, and you have to defeat it. So you can imagine being the size of a mouse and working on something like a bear. Like that picture Trouble posted in Discord.
That's a tail spider.
That's my pet.
What else
That's
have they
my
fought?
pet
They fought an owl once, that was intense. And they fought a snake, that was cool.
Snake.
They found a cottage that was built next to a turtle.
Wait.
Yeah, a real big turtle. Probably like a tortoise, actually.
One of
Wait.
them died. Oh.
What?
I'm watching a party wipe in progress
Ah,
while we wait, and first one's down.
oof.
That could have been us.
What were you gonna say, Zelf?
The cottage was built next. Is it just a just like a normal sized turtle, or?
I think it's a large turtle is the point.
But the cottage was built next to the turtle, not the turtle ended up next to the cottage.
Oh no, it was built on the turtle. Excuse me.
Wait,
My
how big
memory-
is this? How
Big
big
old
is
turtle.
this
There it
turtle?
is.
And or is this a human-sized cottage?
No, it's all mice. Mice are building everything.
Okay, so it's a mouse-sized cottage on the back of a normal-sized turtle.
It's in D&D.
Okay.
I'll put it in
Okay.
chat too, so people have perspective.
Okay, that's more understandable. Okay,
Yeah, the fiction of Mouse Guard basically puts all of the mice in like a medieval society, like proper medieval low-tech society. So they're basically working with real simple tools. They have swords and stuff, and steel and iron, and armor and such, but not a whole lot else.
I mean, the actual monster manual has that now as well.
yeah.
Cause what?
There's a turtle with a fortress on the back.
Oh, neat.
It's part of Wildmount.
Yeah.
You know, my barbarian actually, if he's under a lot of carrying capacity, increasing buffs and things, can actually lift more than that turtle can.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
There's the turtle.
Yeah, like that thing can like lift like 20,000 pounds. And my barbarian can get higher than that.
Look at those cool fucking mice, dude. Look at them. Turtle's a dragon turtle. Is that a dragon turtle? It kind of looks like one, like a
No.
really bizarre dragon turtle.
That's not a dragon turtle.
It's that
That's its
thing.
own
And it's from Wildemount?
Wildmount, yeah. It's from
You
the
say that.
That's how I've heard it pronounced, Wildemount. I don't know if that's true.
You're the only one I've ever heard say that.
I heard someone else say
it's
it.
it's Wildmount. I sometimes call it Wildemount, but
I would
it's
prefer
Wildmount.
Wildemount because it looks better, or sounds better rather.
It is Wildmount. I just sometimes call it Wildemount
Well,
for
that-
some reason.
Makes me happy.
I don't know why I call it Wildemount. I just do.
I can make that transition in my lexicon very easy and very gladly. But look at those fucking mice, dude. They're beating up that fox.
Are they?
Look at them.
Are they actually
They
beating up that
barely
fox?
did anything to it.
That fox looks more annoyed than anything.
It's got some arrows in its snout and it's missing
It's
an
got
eye
a-
now.
It's got two.
I'm gonna kick
And I
that
didn't even
fox's
know, and it took me a
ass.
while to notice the second one.
Gonna kick those fox's ass.
I don't know if this is true. I feel like this is the image you see moments before a TPK.
Ye of little faith. The Mouse Guard are the finest warriors in all of the land.
Yeah, but that fox can eat all 3 of them in one bite.
Look at that Bard mouse. That Bard is having a great time.
He's trying. It's a tiny pillow.
Well, imagine the tiny foot wraps that he has.
Yeah, that's even. I mean, I think those are just thread. I think that's just that's just thread. Like at that point, I'd have to say. I mean, look at the how he has individually laced toes. Like, look at the shoes. They have individual laces for the toes. This is Ant-Man shit.
It's so cool. Here's the map. That's the mouse territories.
Is this Spain?
No.
No, this is Egypt.
No. Yeah.
This is Egypt.
Yeah.
It's kind of like Egypt, yeah.
It's pretty similar.
Yeah, this is Egypt.
If
I
you,
don't know why.
like Rustleaf would be Israel.
You thought it was like an upside down.
Yeah, I guess
Spain
yeah. If, like
meaning
I guess if you,
Africa.
I guess like if you like turn it upside down, it would look like Spain. I guess.
That's where you're going with it, but yeah, it's definitely more Egypt.
Yeah, it's definitely Egypt, and then over there, like where the Wild country is, it's like the Middle East.
Yeah, so on that map, Dark Heather, which is to the west, that's where all the badgers were. And then the Wild Country is just where everything else is. All the big animals. They have to maintain the border to make sure that the animals can't get through. 'Cause you don't want a bear wandering through the countryside.
I mean, that would be like that's like an epic tale for a mouse adventuring party.
Real talk.
Though. Also, Chronergy. Can I be a Chronergy wizard, by the way, Chris? If I die?
Maybe. Chronergy is from Wildmount, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
They're not
it's-
at all broken.
But it's not an archetype. It's just like spells.
It is.
That you
No,
can...
it's
an
an archetype of wizard.
Huh.
Chronergy is
Dunamancy is the added
Oh,
spells.
that's what. Yeah. Okay, that's where I got confused.
Chronergy and Graviturgy are 2 wizard archetypes.
Nice. I just got confused.
Chronergy-
Both utilize the Dunamancy spells.
Yeah. Chronergy is definitely not broken at all. Definitely 100% wizards tested.
I probably would not allow Chronergy or the other one in
Graviturgy.
the Graviturgy in the current
No, Graviturgy, it's whatever.
current place of the campaign.
Yeah. I'm just saying it's broken. So it'd be fun. Wow. Look at that man. He's calling me out.
He did it. Did it right to your face. That was your face that he did that to.
We were trying to meme on Trollo's one shot.
Oh, we succeeded in memeing on that one shot.
We did, but I was trying to do a meme with time.
Oh no,
Yes.
you were, but also Jerry just
Yeah.
completely just ran the first part of his one shot into the ground,
Yeah.
and all it took was a single potion.
What potion?
There's an item there's a published item called the Potion of Giant Size. Now, what this potion does, Chris, it makes you huge, so you become size category huge, so you're 3x3. It triples your weapon damage dice, so like a D10 becomes 3D10, or like 2D6 becomes 6D6, and it doubles your max HP.
Rigorous wizards testing, by the way.
Literally just fucking. Oh, what's it called? You're just Galio at that point.
He's a raid
Yeah.
boss.
It is a legendary item, and then the potion lasts for 24 hours.
It's just unnecessary. Is this an actual item though? Because I don't
Yes,
see it.
this is an actual item.
I see it as like a third-party item, but I don't see it from any of the official things. I see giant strength, but not giant size.
Here, I can...
Hold on, I see it on Sage Advice.
It is an item from... What book is this? This is... Storm King's Thunder.
Ah, that is a very rare book. I never hear that book get mentioned.
It is from Storm King, and after your strength also becomes 25. You also get 10-foot reach, and then
Oh, it's a legendary item, so that makes sense.
yeah, it's a legendary potion. And then after the 24 hours, the excess HP that you would have because your HP doubled during that time, so the excess that you would have becomes temporary hit points.
Damn.
And
Damn, son.
And Jerry had this on his very tanky pugilist, and proceeded to just in, I believe, in the span of one turn, or like one of his turns, brought down a creature with 500 health, just on his own turn, just slammed it into the ground and killed it.
We also had a wizard with enlarge.
Oh yeah, so it made him gargantuan.
God damn.
Yeah, he was the raid boss. Like, Troll thought he had the raid boss, but the raid boss was actually on our side.
An Udak? What is an Udak?
It's from Wildmount.
Yeah.
Oh, look
It
at
was-
that
it was-
thing.
It's siege.
yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, 160 HP. Sorry,
That thing's
but
horrifying.
even still, one man just dealing 160 damage, just on his own turn.
Yeah, just
flat.
farting in a giant monster's general direction and killing it.
He did that not once but twice. Just, I'm pretty sure in like the encounter after that, Trollo actually just like tripled at one of the enemy's HP pools. Because Jerry can just basically one turn anything under the effect of that potion.
Does the triple all weapon damage die, or all damage die on an attack?
See, let me get the exact wording. Let me get the exact wording for this.
Chris Perkins, at least for sneak attack, says no,
When
the
rolling
weapon's damage
damage-
dies to triple.
It says when rolling damage for weapons enlarged in this manner, roll 3 times the normal number of dice.
Yeah, so I guess by that, yes, it would triple sneak attack damage.
No, that is not what Chris Perkins says. Oop,
Well,
there's
you
the
know,
sage
okay.
advice. At least for sneak attack. He's saying no for sneak attack, but
Oh, so it's just the damage dice. Okay, then it would just
Yeah.
then you'd have normal sneak attack, but
Yeah.
it's still like going from 2d6 to not sneak smite or holy weapon, because those are added on bonuses. Those are not the those are not the weapon
itself.
damage.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm unsure if it would work with a Oh, I remember. The question we were pondering was, would it work with a weapon that has like an additional source of damage built into it? Like if you had like a flame tongue, which has a base of 2d6
Yeah.
fire built into it. Would that triple? That was what we were trying to decide. Because that's technically part of the weapon itself and not some
Yeah,
added on thing.
but the effect itself is not being enhanced anyway of being bigger, you know. I wouldn't say.
It was just something that we were pondering.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. But I'm just saying from like not necessarily maybe not a mechanical standpoint, but I think from like a logic standpoint, I'd say no. But
It is a legendary potion, though. Are there any other legendary potions? Not sure.
I think so.
Probably, yeah.
I mean, look,
Yeah, I think there are. I'm pretty sure there are.
giant.
I would
giant
assume
strength
that there are
is-
more than just one.
So giant size and strength are the legendaries. Without getting into homebrew territory. Unless I'm missing something.
Yeah.
I'm going through some potions to see if I can find another legendary. But yeah, there's that one. Yeah, it's just those two, from what I'm seeing.
Yeah.
Sweet deal. That being said, is Summer around?
Right now, she's muted.
Just working on it.
Well-
I am here.
Yeah?
I'm crying. It's okay.
She really misses Cry.
It's true. It's just how it is. She was watching a party wipe and apparently
Yeah,
things
yeah.
happened.
Oh, Lily almost sacrificed herself, and Lily's my baby girl in that campaign. I love her.
However, for those of us here, would we like to continue on for a little bit and see where we end up?
How far is a little bit? Let's make this clear. How far is a little bit?
If
Because
there's-
last time it went on for like 3 hours.
What I'm trying to say is we will continue to a place where when the group at large feels uncomfortable with continuing, then we will stop there. Because, like, going to talk to the dwarves, that doesn't really involve Dakudi in a big way. And he can always do things retroactively as well.
I just say we get our money and then we end after that.
That
Like
is-
after we are ready to leave.
Yeah, it kind of
And
just
so-
depends on what everyone wants.
Like we don't leave yet in case Cry like had any last minute things he wanted to do here. Because I don't want to take that away from him. But
And that's the thing, like I said, we can do that retroactively. Because I don't mind rewinding time if he had something to do here, but I don't think he does. I don't think so.
I think this was the last thing we wanted to do was just
Yeah, 'cause-
explore some extra avenues for different things, you know?
But are we down to continue for a moment?
I'm down.
That's one.
Summer's gotta stop crying.
I'm okay, but like I really don't want to go on far.
Mm-mm. When everyone
Yeah.
says like that's a good line to cross, then we will, or not to cross, we will stop there.
That's a good line to cross.
Let's go.
I'm fine just getting the reward and then that's it.
Very well. So, that being said, I need to click something.
Oh, well, I mean, I have something to do before we leave, so I don't know.
That's okay.
Yeah.
But take it
I still
all.
got.
Uh-huh.
I was just gonna say I still gotta talk to my dad.
Yes. Take it all in. We do the thing. I'm looking for something, but I can't find it, and I'm set. Go. Oop. You guys, gather yourselves together after having vanquished the gloom and dealt with the problem that you had incurred with the crystal, and you leave the space. Are you taking the elevator up?
Yeah.
I am. That's for damn sure.
Very well.
I ain't going on this wild ride again.
The wild ride is not taken. And you advance.
I take the wild ride. I get up there eventually.
All right, you get up there eventually. Good luck. However, you guys arrive back in Azar, and I assume head straight for the throne room, unless you have anything else to do.
Yeah.
I don't.
And that is where you
Nothing.
head. You return to the throne room. You are given an immediate audience with the Emperor, and you may do as you please.
Hi, Oriak.
He nods and beckons you for your audience.
Well, I can't say that it was very fucking fun especially for me, given what the party says happened. But it's clear down there.
Very good, my lad. I was just laughing at Zelf's misfortune, excuse me. Very good, my lad. So, with the danger clear, that is also means that the deal is kept. He kind of nods to his assistants, and they begin to go over things. In the next, 30 minutes or so, you guys are gifted the full sum of your reward, which, for the record, was what?
5,000 a person.
And I think something else, too?
Basically, full
discount.
access and a discount to the forge. I was told that
You could
there
talk
was
to
a
the-
possibility
yeah.
of getting a golem upgrade. Something about gloves or something.
Six.
Didn't go into any details.
Understood. Yeah, because they were just, theory crafting.
Or maybe like an arcane cannon.
I'm not sure they can accommodate that, but a normal cannon, maybe. You just get, one of, a little hand cannon, literally.
Or we get Cedric to buff it.
That's the key. That being said, you are gifted that within the next half hour. Do you have any business with Oryek while you have an audience with him?
No.
Very well. This will service our empire greatly, and you have much thanks for what you did. Hopefully, I'll see your fine faces more frequently around here. You've done a bigger service than you can be even aware of.
I don't mean to repeat ourselves, but as we said before, that thing's quite the I don't even know what to fucking call that thing. It's fucking dangerous and it's fucking crazy. So whatever y'all do with it, just be careful. I don't want to see this place end up like all the others we've seen.
Life is forged through danger. I'm sure you'll learn that as you grow.
Aye, and life prospers through wisdom.
He gives a wise nod in return to your statement, and otherwise lets the council disperse. The audience chamber is filled with a variety of chattering as people go about their business. Oryek takes his leave, and I will make him vanish in a moment. But you can do basically anything you want now. You have full freedom.
Freedom's here.
There she is.
Wow. She's so full. You know, I don't know what. Never mind. Are we? I don't know. Do I want to do the diddle? I don't think I do. I don't know. It'd be a private conversation, right? I don't know
with
if
what?
you'd want to be with the Lidlung.
Oh yeah, you can converse with them at any time. You can basically you can find a private chamber for you to have a private conversation, or you can just have it in public. It depends on what you want to do.
I just don't know if Cry wants to hear that.
It's okay.
Or
He
not.
can be brought up to speed. Like we said, he said, he's fine if we go on without him a little bit. And that is what we'll do until it comes to something that is super important. But Dakuti's here. Dakuti's around. If you wish Dakuti to accompany you, he can. He's just vibing in the
Like I
background.
said, it'd be a private conversation. Like I said,
Yeah.
I just don't.
It is fine. This is the little stuff that we can handle.
I will. I guess after we divvy up the gold and everything, and I hand Corva specifically 2,236 gold out of my 5,000.
Oh, thanks. Say
Ah,
that
yes,
number
that-
again.
2,236.
5,000. All right. Plus 5,215. I am a very rich. I have 12,000 gold. Holy shit.
You know, I need this artifact made, so can I borrow
You want to
12,000
take out
gold?
another loan?
Bryden,
I
can I talk to you really quickly before you head off?
sure.
I'm really sorry about my actions down there. I've been nothing but a problem for you since you joined this group. I don't know how to make it up to you, but I want you to have this, and he's just gonna hand you his share of the gold. He's just gonna give you like the 5,000.
Nay,
I-
nay,
I-
nay,
I-
nay, nay, nay.
No, I want you to. I didn't want to go down there at all. I don't. I just I want you to you can probably use this better than I can. I don't feel right putting you through two experiences where I'm just been the cause of misfortune for you. And I don't know how much gear or things, but you have access to a forge, and I'm sure that the stuff that you want to make there is expensive, and I just want to make it up to you in some way, so at least take some of this.
Aye, alright. Look here, laddie. First off, if you give me this fucking sack of gold, you know what I'm gonna do with it? I'm gonna go up to fucking Ashley and I'm gonna fucking teabag her in the fucking face with it. Alright? You need to fucking pull your head out of your arse. Alright? Yeah, I was upset back there. And again, a little bit rightfully so, if I do say so myself. But, all in all, I view us as a team. I view us as a unit. Just like back when I was in the military. Me and that man over there, he's not my dad. He's not any blood relation to me, but he did fucking raise me. Just like him, as we are now with us. We're a unit, and that's how it goes for me. In my brain, we're not gonna be separated by something so trivial and minor. We're gonna get through it, we're gonna learn from it, and we're gonna grow. We're gonna deepen ourselves, grow some character, right? That's what you're doing right here, right? You're trying to find your own character. Well, there. Hopefully, we can develop this one into a good little. I had the word in my head. I can't think of it now, but something. Put some word there that I can't think of right now. It's gonna bother me so bad.
Rip.
Hi, because right now I know the hold on. I know the golem thing piqued your interest, so I'm sure you can find something to do with that money. I'm sure that, as I said, Ashley back at home can use a little loving too, right? Maybe get her something nice. You've been gone all this time and leaving her at home. You know, you can't have your wife just sitting at home all day and you're not giving her a present, right? Doesn't make any sense. And he kind of just nudges him a little bit. So, I don't understand we goofed. As I said, it's a we thing now for me. It's kind of why I was upset about this mainly. I see it as an us. So as long as we learn from it, we grow stronger from it, then it's just water under the bridge to me.
I have several questions about the things you've just said to me.
Yeah.
But sure, just next time we run into something like this and I start to succumb, just try to keep me to my senses. And if you ever need anything, And I mean anything that I can help you with whatever. If you need your help in brewing things, I could help you make things like this, and he'll like show you like his alchemy jug of endless wine. I could probably make this for other things of yours or
Oh, you know,
something.
I've got a great idea. I'm
Uh,
gonna pull out my my jar of gravy. I said I got this in the capital, and I've been wanting to tamper with it. Maybe you're the guy I could. Maybe back at home we can. I actually might have a use for that.
You hear Corva in the distance scream, "What do you mean you can't make me a golden penis?"
I put you through two things now that you clearly didn't want to be a part of. I want to give something back.
I appreciate that. Really, that's. From youngins as yourself, I feel like I guess seeing y'all and D-Bay and I guess everyone back at the manor. I kind of feel like his eyes kind of tear up a little bit. Well, anyway. Yeah, again, I appreciate it. Thanks, Ger.
He's gonna stoop down and just kind of like give you like a hug.
Bro hug.
Yeah, like bro hug.
I'm sorry to ruin your bro moment, but moments later, what do you mean you can't make me a platinum penis?
Go talk to your commanding officer.
Also, what are you at the fucking forge trying to get a fucking dildo made or something?
Corv wants to get a golden penis to throw at Paseo's head next time he sees her. That's purely the only reason.
He'll let Brian go off to do his thing.
I guess I'll go find Lead Lung.
Yep, he is on the other side of the room. If you have a private conversation, you guys go into a deeper part of the palace that you are in. You find a very beautifully made, symmetrical room in the dwarven style with various dwarven runes all throughout. It's basically just like a large meeting area with a large table for gatherings and such, so you can have your private time.
Sir, I wanted to talk to you a little bit, just... It's been a while. I just got a lot of questions for you, I guess.
Certainly, lad. That's what I'm here for, as you are there for me.
I shouldn't have put this gummy in my mouth when we were having a conversation. Yeah. I guess we'll just start with, what the fuck happened? You're fucking here one day on a fucking mission. We're out in the fucking God knows where for the fucking bastion. And then you're fucking gone. We get separated. What the fuck happened?
What were the context of you getting separated in the first place?
It was, we were on a mission from the military to go investigate because they were interested also about the pyres. And, basically the briefing was we were going to secure a pyre location or a supposed pyre location or something like that. And, we got separated. I don't think I ever came up with anything with what exactly it was.
That
but
part's fine.
we got separated, and I tried. We tried. I stayed there for a while and tried to search for him up and down. Couldn't find any fucking tracks. Couldn't find any. Asked a local village where he's at. Couldn't find fucking anything about this fucking. He's just fucking gone. And then tried to get some sendings going of him back when we went back. Met up with the rest of the unit, what was left of us, and then head back to Bastion. Finished out my military service, and then after that happened is when I started trying to do the adventuring bit. Caught up with the other team, and they were also investigating the pyres and all that stuff. And I was like, well, this is a good segue, into.
For him, he says, "It has been a long road, certainly. When we got separated, as we did, I made my way." Oh, shit. Now the words fell out of my head. I made my way to safety, doing my best to find a place to rest, find a place to recover. I'm sure it was quite a fright for you as well. Those that were with me, after we were separated, we found a portal. Didn't know where it leaded, so off we went, hoping for the best. Turns out it led to a space unlike any I'd ever seen before. Filled with gnomes it was. A strange place indeed. They welcomed us, they took care of us, but the portals themselves, they closed. Had no way to return, at least for several months, and it seems it played tricks with time and space. There's no place of the Feywild of those stupid elves you might have heard of. This place is altogether different.
Aye, well, I guess that explains a lot then.
They were accommodating nonetheless. Went on several little bits of missions for them until that portal opened. As soon as it did, said my goodbyes and made my way out. Ended up somewhere far to the north of here. Had to fight my way through all manner of orcs and kobolds till I finally reached civilization again. After dodging a dodgy wood of itself, made my way down to Quartz, and then I got word here from Hazar that Auriek needed something. Couldn't let an old favor go to waste. I made my way here, and you know the rest.
Did you ever talk with anybody back at Bastion? You still affiliated with him?
I've to return to Bastion. It's been so long. I've had contact here and there, mostly through letter. I intend to head back that way as soon as I can.
Aye. I guess this next part is guess it's a little sappy for us. I know, I just been I don't know what I've been feeling lately. I guess I wanted to ask you what your thoughts were when you picked me up off the streets all those years ago. When you saw me scrounge around for my own food and fucking picking fights in the street. What I with these kids here, they've got some even younger ones back at the manor. Collared up, fucking acting just fucking dykes that they're running with, fucking treat them like fucking slaves. And I look at them and I look at what you did for me, and I don't know. I guess I feel obligated to do something for them.
We all take our paths through life, and there are many times that I'm sure you've seen and you will see, but that life will be very complicated. Did I think I'd be in some strange place amongst even tinier people with all their crazy inventions? No, I didn't. There I was, and you make the best of every situation you got. But you, did I expect to see a young plucky boy making his own way in the streets? Nah, I didn't. But I saw potential in you. Potential that not everyone has. I knew you could be something. You've proven yourself in that. Not only your manner, not only the way you carry yourself, but your morals too. I don't want to say I haven't taught you a thing or two in this time, but most of that's in you. And he just kind of like gives you a firm tap with his finger on your chest. Whatever influence I had, it's only a little bit. Just scraping off the top. The goodness in you, that's deep down.
Well, I can't say I didn't learn a thing or two. Maybe how to wield a sword. Maybe to start off with one. Yeah, I don't know. I see some of these kids with no chance, without some guidance, without some hope. And I just feel like, I don't know, it's just this weird feeling, I guess. I guess I always thought I'd just be out for myself, and here I am I can't stop thinking about these fucking kids.
Bred in you. It's the bohemian way, as they say. You believe in freedom. You have a king, sure, but you have that independence in our blood. You have it in you too, and you see people in trouble. It's only natural to help, as best as you can. Can't always do it, but when we see it, when we see those people with potential, you might not know the right thing to do. It's not knowing about what is right and what is not. At least not superficially. More about what you think is right and not, and acting on it. Making your own way, taking your own steps, building that own road, so that when you come to rest, as I am, as Oryek is, in our old ages here, we're going to look back at all of our accomplishments and say, did we do a good job? You might have different values, but I can certainly say it. See it in you. See it in my adventures. One day, when you're as old as I am, you can look back too. As long as you think you did a good job. Need not question more.
Hey. He just contemplates what he basically just breathes it all in for a little bit. Just thinks for a second in his mind of everything that's happened. Well, the king there in the Ruby Kingdom said he'd be able to get me some land, which is really all I ever wanted, was just a place of my own. The turtle we're traveling with, his name's Decutie. He would talk about going into maybe a business, but I don't know if at the time I went with it, but I don't know if I can tell him that I'm having second thoughts. I don't know if I want to. I don't know. I know it's fucking foolish, and I am not really a fucking people person to begin with, and then on top of that, I don't know if I can handle kids, but I don't know. I feel like
Invite him to the
opening up
wedding.
an orphanage over there wouldn't be a bad idea.
Yeah, it could be.
At least giving the kids with no fucking future at least a little freedom.
I'll tell you what I learned while I was with the gnomes. They tell me the world is changing in ways that we won't be able to understand for years to come. Wherever our paths lead, I think what we need is safety. Safety for as many people as possible. You hear Oryak, he has his own ideas, and he lives on the dangerous end of things. But he has a mind for it. He's talked about that crystal. I conferred to him. It seems dangerous to me. Why he wants it I couldn't tell you, but he thinks it'll protect his people, and I don't doubt him in that. Whatever he can do, I'm sure Oryak will do it for the betterment of the people here. Or else he might trample on, well, that's just his way. But you, if you can keep people safe, and yourself safe, then the steps that this world has taken, well, probably for the best. Mind yourself, though. Whatever's about to happen, I have a grave fear. Maybe just shaking in my boots after everything that occurred to me. All the monsters we've seen down there in the depths, but if it gets worse than that, I don't know where we'll be next year.
I don't know if I really should tell you this, but when we were down there, so there were a couple of gods there at that door that you found, like actual gods. They're in physical form. Nah, I wish I was. It's strangely enough not the first time I've seen him running with this crew. But I did see one of them get murdered. They say he holds the boundary between realms or something like that. I'm not really all good with all that.
Boundary is destroyed? Makes no sense. How could that be?
I'm not sure what all it means or what all it. I know that there's definitely repercussions for killing a god, so your instincts are definitely right as far as things that are about to happen. I feel like it's gonna be a shit show for damn sure.
They weren't wrong. He takes a moment to himself and he seems to give a prayer, just silently in his mind.
I'll let him do his.
Yeah, he finishes his silent prayer and resumes the conversation.
I don't know if you want to. I don't know if that information is really anything you want to spread between anybody else, but like I said, that could definitely cause some major panic.
It's as dangerous as that. I'm sure people will hear about that soon. Boundary. Certainly a terrifying being as he is, but still important and he's still worshipped.
We'll see what all happens. I guess that creature that was down there, I don't know if that was a taste of what's to come, but if it is, that fucking thing was definitely the toughest fight I've ever fucking had.
Did well. Killing something like that. I wouldn't put that on anywhere. It's the reason we ran. Far braver than perhaps even you see. You have done something that even the finest warriors could not.
It's another thing I've kind of realized with this group. We ride that fine line between brave and fucking stupid. And I think we ride it well.
It's all that anyone can do. Out in the heat of combat, You don't know which way you're gonna need to swing next. Just need to swing and hope for the best.
Aye. Alright, old man. You know, the bird brain. His name's Corva. The one in all black.
What do you mean you can't make me a silver dick?
Aye, the
that
frilly one. I remember.
Aye, he's getting married. I don't know if he's gonna. I don't know what the fuck he's doing, to be honest, half the time. But it's a good excuse, I guess, for you to come over. I've got a bit of concoctions in the work, plus some stuff I've already made. I'd love for you to sit down over there, have a drink, peruse my stock, if you will.
Aye, that sounds like a good reason to travel. Need to stretch my legs here. Been under the ground too long. Nah, doesn't suit me.
I guess I'll pull out my map, show him where we're at.
Yeah, he gets your wedding invitation. You hand him like a letter. He confers it. He searches it on Google Maps, and he seems intrigued by that idea. He does inform you that his next objective is he's gonna leave here with his troop, probably after they rest up a little bit more, and they are going to find some sort of passage down to Bastion. They are going to confer with anyone that he needs to confer with down there that he hasn't already done by letter. And in the 3 to 4 weeks' time, which is the schedule for the wedding, he is likely to show up.
And sorry I can't go back with you.
Yeah.
Like I said, I feel like I don't know, I feel like these fucking dumb kids would be lost without me, you know?
I may look old, but I can still take care of myself. Unless I get myself into trouble again, which is certainly another call from me, I hope. Proving that you can save someone's stupid ass if they put themselves in a bad spot. And you're doing your own adventures. You're a grown man now. You know what to do.
Aye, just call on us. We'll come get you out of any situation you can fucking wrangle yourself in, and I know you're good at fucking getting into them.
Aye.
I guess I should go fucking... Speaking of wrangling, get the fucking kitties and see about heading out of here.
You take care of yourself, Bryden. I know you can. He gives you a big old bear hug.
I'll hug him back. Aye, and you too, to live long. I know I didn't say this much when we were in the military, but I really do. I appreciate everything you did for me.
I appreciate what you did for me. It's love. Both the human way and the dwarven way.
Aye. Alright, let's get the fuck out of here before I fucking start crying, you fucking old bastard.
Yep, he kind of like wipes a single manly tear away with his big finger, gives you some slaps on the back, and you guys leave the private chambers out into the audience hall.
Alright, okie dokie.
Yep. You all gather together to do what you need to do. Bryden is enthusiastic, or no, not Bryden. Dakuti is enthusiastically talking to one of the dwarves, asking him all number of slightly intrusive questions, but that dwarf seems to be very intrigued by seeing a turtle. What would the rest of you like to do?
Can I get a golden penis made?
I don't honestly see why not so sure.
How much of my gold would it take to melt down?
I'm gonna
like
check.
a good 400.
Imagine
like
walking
200?
up and they already have a mold of it ready to
Again,
go.
do you want dwarven, human, tiefling, Goliath?
The biggest one you
Minotaur?
got.
Or are you interested in gnome?
No one's interested in gnome.
No one's interested in gnome.
So, question for those who remember. I think I know the price, but I want to double check. What is the price of a trade bar?
I have it here. 1 second. A gold trade bar is 250 gold.
Really? God damn. Cool deal. They would need 2 trade bars worth. If you want it high quality, they can do it 1 for a little bit lower quality. The higher quality would have engravings and such.
Can I get them to spot me the extra 50 gold so I can just make myself an even 12,000?
Yes.
Okay. I just want them to spot me the extra 50 because I know we get discounts technically. So
That is fine.
I'm using my discount on a golden dick.
That would normally be like a persuasion check, but yeah, it's whatever. That
It's
evens out
50
your money
gold.
too, yeah.
I just want to make it even.
I understand this. That is just fine. Yes, otherwise you guys are in Azar. You can do as you please.
I have a golden peepee. I want to harass the natives with magic.
So
What
what's
the fuck?
this? What's this golem upgrades I've been hearing about?
So they can hypothetically give your golem essentially some gauntlets, which would improve his ability to attack.
Kirith finds the shadiest fucking corridor he can find. It's like, I heard you got
Golem upgrades.
golem upgrades.
But
Mhm.
that is the essentials. We could work out the actual statistical details later, but basically it would improve his combat ability and maybe give him like extra damage as well. It's basically like the equivalent of like a +1 or more,
Question.
depending on what you need. What?
How many basic weapons can 1,000 gold buy?
Depends on the weapon, depends on everything else.
I'd
Yeah,
like to buy enough weapons for my whole town and then have them tell me when they're ready and then I come pick them up later.
Understood. So for your
I will
whole
spend
town.
1,000 gold on weapons. I will do that right now.
Okay, yeah. So you'll get 1,000 gold's worth of weapons. You'll basically have a
Simple
small
weapons,
armory.
probably.
Yeah, just
Yes,
like
I just want a small armory, like, I want, like, a basic leather armor for people. I want, like, long swords, short swords, daggers. Those are my priorities, is leather armor, long sword, short sword, dagger. This is in case, like, I have to give armor to fucking common folk and just be like, alright, put this on just for your safety.
Dun, dun,
I
dun.
want to
It should be
have the
reminded, commoners
stuff.
are not proficient in armor,
Alright, well then I'll hire people and I have a shit ton of stuff for them.
so just be aware. But I'm looking briefly. That's not what I need.
Get a militia going. Get a voluntary militia going. Start training them.
And you said your preference for weapons is for which?
I would like leather armor, long swords, short swords, daggers.
Long swords, short swords, and daggers.
And a few short bows too. You can include short bows as well.
They are not very good at making bows. They can make some simple ones, hypothetically.
Alright, we'll stick to the weapons then, because they are
Yes.
metal workers.
I'm trying
We'll
to
stick
kind of
metal.
like balance out some economies
good.
of scale real quick.
I mean, if it helps, it doesn't have to be done now. Just like, I buy 1,000 gold worth. That's all I really need.
Fine, dude. Now's the issue. I just have to do some calculations. Daggers, you said?
She's saying she's like commissioning, not necessarily.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, I don't need it now.
Putting in a work order.
yeah.
But eventually, I need to know, so I don't mind doing it now. Just doing lots of little bits of math.
You know, I'm just supplying a small army.
To overthrow
Nothing
the
new.
ruling class.
This
I am the ruling class.
cool.
Exactly.
Okay, so again,
Uh-huh.
they are not super good at doing bows, but they can do them, so it'll just be simple bows. If you would like them, or you can get those from somewhere else. That is your choice. They are also not super great at doing leather. You will get simple leather armor. or such. They tend to work in metals because that is what they do. They are indeed dwarves. Would you like that, or are you?
We'll
Would
do
you
the
like?
weapons. If
Okay.
that's what they're best at, we'll do the weapons.
Understood. For that, then,
They'd rather have weapons than no weapons.
your total commission price that you want to, your
1,000.
budget for your commission is 1,000. Their business with that, I did not apply the discount. Hold on. Will be 360 for a fair bit of armory. So 360
no,
gold total.
I'm spending 1,000 gold.
Right. What I'm saying is
1,000 gold gets me, I will accept.
right. So what I've done here is for the weaponry,
Mm-hmm.
you can spend 360 gold and get as much weapons as you'll need. Save the rest for your armor and your bows and stuff, which you can get elsewhere. You can commission someone like that in the Ruby
I don't
Kingdoms.
want to split up gold right now. Boo. I like having an even number.
I mean, again, we can just commission that right now. If you want the rest, I can tell you the other price
yeah,
if you want.
Yeah, give me the rest.
Understood. What kind of leather? Or would you prefer padded?
Which is better? I forget.
They are the same. but
Leather is
padded
better
is
than
cheaper.
padded.
The only reason leather is better is because it does not give disadvantage on stealth checks.
Yeah, padded's fine.
Padded is fine.
Well, what if they have to hide if they're scared?
Man,
Get
that
it? Hide.
that scales.
What-
crazy.
Well, I don't think
Holy
it's gonna
shit.
matter regardless because nobody's here is gonna be trained in padding, so I don't think that I don't think that hiding would go over well anyway.
I plan to hire a
if they're
small
scared?
army.
And you wish for bows, you said. Short or
Yes.
long?
Let's do a good mix of both.
Good mix of both, you say. Ooh, that's gonna scale real hard.
That's what I want. I have like 600 gold to spend
Ooh.
still.
Ooh, that's gonna scale real hard. Jesus. Jesus. I'm also just doing this for my needs. What? You said a mix of both?
Yep.
Oh, those are so expensive when you look at it at this scale. Holy shit. Jesus. Cool deal. So this is when you're basically putting your commission with the Ruby Kingdoms when you get to them later, and we're just kind of doing it now. You spend the remainder of your budget, which is 700, I believe. 700, no, like
It was
680.
it was 640 or something like that.
Something like that. So little over 600. For that, you get quite a number of armor, all padded. That'll be heading your way, and you get a mix of short and long bows. More short than long because the long bows are quite a lot more expensive.
That's fine. Nope.
That is your armory to be delivered in the next 3 to 4 weeks.
That's my wedding gift to myself. Is enough weapons to fund a small army.
Your sire, what would you please for wedding gifts? An army. An army.
I acquire a golden penis, and then my wedding gift to myself will be throwing it violently at Captain Paseo's head next time I run into her, and then I will violently rob her again.
Army.
You got robber as Lance or Corvus?
Is Corva.
But
Lance wouldn't rob people.
that is your commission that is put through. For Gareth, is there anything you would like to know at the moment, or should we work on that off session?
We can work. We can work on that off session, and
Thought
I'll
so.
determine if I'm willing to spend the gold for what they can make.
Cool deal. And just for the record, with us doing that, whatever we end up crafting out of session, you can basically just retcon back to this moment, and you can place the order. So there's no time wasted.
Cool.
So if you put the order through, it goes in now. If you don't put the order through, don't worry about it.
Got it.
Yep.
Otherwise, I'm good.
Ick. Nevertheless, you guys are in Azar. What would you like to do?
I think I'm good. I think this is a good place.
I'm good.
Yep. If we do not wish to continue, then we can end it here. Simple as that. Do we want to try for tomorrow, assuming Fry is available and his internet does not poopy?
Sure.
Damn.
Cool deal. We can see how he's feeling after he gets the stuff fixed. Good session. Good short session.
Yeah, we did it.
Yeah. Let me